Excellent Episodes with Bubblegum. Hi guys, and welcome back to the Excellent Episodes with Bubblegum. I am your host Bubblegum, and today I will be interviewing Yashini. Hi Yashini, how are you?
I'm good, Bubblegum. How are you?
I'm well. Is it fine if I ask you some questions?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. What inspired you to choose your career?
I think I was about 8 or 9 years old, and it was something I was always interested in. I remember my teacher asking everyone in class, what do you want to do when you grow up? And I said, I want to be a reporter and interview people, even presidents. And that was something that was always in the back of my mind. And actually, the inspiration is a little bit funny because it's actually from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which was very big when I was younger. And the reporter in that show is a woman named April, and she was a little bit of my inspiration behind it too. So I suppose I can thank the Ninja Turtles for this.
Okay. What risks have you encountered in your career?
I think when I first started, I was an intern at ETV in Cape. And I went out with one of the reporters just on a normal story, and it was meant to be something that would be very quick and easy, just an interview. And we ended up getting a call from the office saying that we need to go to a protest. And so we went to the protest, and that was probably one of the riskiest things that I've had to do. The police were there. It got a little bit rowdy, a little bit violent, and the police ended up shooting rubber bullets at the protesters. And for most journalists who have been out in the field, that would normally be one of the riskiest parts of the job, is being involved in any sort of violence on the ground. So that's probably the riskiest thing that I've had to do, but thankfully not much of it.
Okay. How did you feel with traveling to different countries with different cultures and languages?
Oh, I love it. I really, really love it. In South Africa, we're so lucky because we're a country where so many languages are spoken. But when you get to travel internationally, you see how other people live. You experience their culture. You experience the languages, sometimes the similarities in languages. I did find it a little bit easier being in Germany, for example, where there were certain words that you could pick up that were similar to Afrikaans. So that's always really nice. But I love meeting new people. I love getting a different perspective. And to me, that's important to know how other people think, because we don't just we live in a very global society, and it's good to get a different perspective, not just the one that you're taught, that you grow up with, or that you hear in the media in South Africa, but getting different opinions and seeing how other people think and live and work, and how actually in the end you realize everybody is very much the same. All people just want the same things. And ultimately, it's kind of it's what connects the world. We have more similarities than we have differences, and I think that's really, really beautiful.
All right. Due to COVID, how do you encounter with the protocols in your work environment?
Oh, we've got very strict protocols in place. So only those who need to be in the office really come into the office. Because I'm on air, I have to come into work, but everybody has to wear a mask. There are sanitizers everywhere. There are wet wipes to clean your desk twice a day. There are people who come in to sanitize the entire office area. There are certain things, obviously, where we're not allowed to do anymore in terms of eating and drinking and things like that. But everybody is trying to keep their distance, keep their social distance as much as you can, and be very respectful of everybody else in the office. So there are very strict protocols, and thankfully everybody is adhering to those protocols. But it's definitely obviously changed the way that we work. But now it's become more of the norm than it was obviously several months ago. And I think probably for the next few months, we will still be doing the usual social distancing, washing of hands for 20 seconds, the wearing of masks, etc. So COVID, unfortunately, doesn't seem to be going away anytime soon.
What advice would you give to all the young people out there who would take into consideration to become a program editor?
Enjoy it. Enjoy, firstly, whatever it is that you decide to do. Follow your passion and your dream. It's certainly, being in journalism, it's not a job for everyone. But there are so many facets to it, and there's so many things that you can do. Take a risk, follow your heart, dream big. Don't let anyone say that you can't do something, because it's always possible. And read. If anybody wants to be a journalist, a program editor, a presenter, read. And don't take everything at face value. Keep asking questions, keep digging deeper. And know that the world is so much bigger than you think that it is. And there's so much out there. And there's so many amazing things to see and do, and incredible people to meet. And keep going for it. If it's what you really want, keep working hard. Take every opportunity that you can. Put yourself out there. And just and do your best. Live from the heart. And everything else will follow from there.
Thank you so much, Yashini, for coming to answer my questions.
Well, thank you so much, Bubblegum, for having me. It's been lovely.
Okay, thank you. I hope to see you again.
Same here. Take care.
Bye. Okay,
Bye-bye.
guys.
Cheers.
Okay, thank you so much, guys, for tuning into my podcast, and especially thank you to Yashini. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast today, and leave a like down below if you liked it. I hope to see you guys all next time. Bye. Excellent episodes of Bubblegum.